Hi, I'm Alicia. Thank you so much for coming here and letting me show you a recording of my 2022 Capstone, which encompasses all of the knowledge and skills that I've learned through the MOS program, and it incorporates it into one single project for my Capstone. I'll start with an introduction. I'm Alicia Cordell, and I am a lifelong advocate for social justice. I've been on the soapbox, excuse me, since I was born, and uh, my mom always says that my voice carries, and I said, yes, it carries, but with a powerful punch. So I've been in the streets protesting with you, and I've been out there talking to politicians, listening to what people are saying, and just making sure that when we're out there and we're protesting in the street, or we're talking to our elected officials, or whatever it is that we're doing to get our voices heard, I want to make sure that our voices are heard, and it's not where a politician's thinking, yeah, they're out in the street, but they're going to go home, they'll be quiet, they don't vote anyway. So I am out there in the streets, and as I'm talking to people and we're sitting in front of the governor's office, or wherever, I tell them, let's not sit in front of the governor's office. Let's go to the Board of Elections. Let's go get registered to vote. Let's register everyone that we know to get to vote. I've spoken with President Obama. I had lunch with him. I've spoken to Hillary Clinton, and I've written letters to different elected officials. So there's more that needs to be done than in the streets. So we can go in the streets, but let's go in the streets and register people. So this has been a passion of mine. For that reason, for the capstone, my target audience is going to be non-registered voters and vacation voters, those who vote every 4 years in a presidential election is what I would call a vacational voter. So with my capstone project is all about getting people to vote. So it is a voter challenge, and it's called Know, Go, Vote, because I want them to know how to go and complete their information, find out if they're registered and things of that sort. I want them to then go out and vote. So I want them to know, then I want them to go, and then I want them to vote. So what influenced my capstone project? I guess the biggest influence would be the courses that I took for design thinking and systems thinking. Those showed how the different governments work together, and you have more than just the electoral system. You have your federal, state, local government, you have your judicial system, you have your social organization. So all of these governments, or all of these systems, work together in order for us to be able to vote. Also looking at my courses through the contemporary world, global human rights, dignity, identity, power, I always felt like I was very aware of political influence that's out there. And these courses just kind of reinforce that, so that when I'm out there and I'm talking to people, then what I say, I have credibility. And that's the reason that I chose the MOS program to begin with. So of course it goes without saying that that works with my capstone. So, and with the e-learning certification, I needed these courses all so that I could build my website. And my website is going to be for marketing to get people to come to it. And I have a very wonderful website that I'd like you to take a look at. This is the home page. The home page starts with a just kind of like a scrolling video. There's no sound with it, but you can see that these are the young people that are out there in the street. I then have a video challenge where I tell them about my project to know, go, and vote. There are several links here. The links that will take them to a live form where they can register, where they can pledge to register, where they can go and see where they can vote early. It has a ticking clock. The clock lets them know, if they click on it, where the upcoming elections are for their state. So it's not just for the state of North Carolina, it's wherever they are. The learning objectives here, the student learning objectives would be for them to register to vote, for them to check their voter registration, update their voter registration, compare, contrast candidates, locate their ballot, and find their polling location. And I have here why voters matter, or why their vote matters. And I took the research that I did and I pulled in all of the information, because all the research I could find was to find out why there's low voter turnout. I didn't find any research about why people don't even bother to register. So of all the people that we have that are eligible to vote. It's over 255 million people. There's almost 90 million that aren't even registered. So my theory here is that if we give them a very simple, basic website that they can go to and get everything that they need, and they don't have this overwhelming amount of information that they don't need, then they'll go and vote. It's very simple. They can vote in 2 minutes. And these, again, for the just tell me what I need to know voter. And these are the people who are not registered, and they just want to know, tell me what it is I have to do. And for those who only vote every 4 years and may have been thrown off the roll. I have an about page that gives the full story. I have a let's work together form that they can fill out, and it sends an email to me, and we can work together to build a stronger network. There's frequently asked questions, and these questions are better than just questions and answers. It has a link. That link will take them directly to what it is they need. Am I registered? You click the link. It takes you to a page to find out whether or not you're registered. All of those are direct. So then we go to pledging. Let's get them out there. Let's have them pledge to vote. Once they've pledged to vote, I have live forms that are in my website. These forms take less than 2 minutes. It is embedded directly from government organization, not government, or the actual government that has the electoral system forms. So I can go and I can embed that. I embedded it into my website. If someone fills out this form and there's only this, they click submit and they're registering to vote, or they can request an absentee ballot. They can sign up for reminders, and I have step-by-step instructions so that they can go out, they can research their candidate, so that they can complete their ballot. And I also have information about early voting. So there's lots on my website. It's very easy, very simple. Regardless of which page they're on, it's very easy for them to navigate and say, I just want to vote. I'm just going to click this one button. So I hope that you'll take a look at my website. I hope that you will click on links in my website. I hope if you're not registered, you'll register. I hope that if you are registered, you'll go out and have your friends take that challenge. Thank you so much, and I look forward to you seeing my live website. Take care.